I'm going to this bar across the street here to watch my very first World Cup game of my life. Okay, this is what we're trying to get into here, and the doorman says they're at max capacity. These folks behind me here also tried to get in. Not able to get in tonight. So instead, my friends, we're going to Taco Bell. It's year 16, week number 824, and this week, my friends, we finished the Vans bag. We've been working on this project for about 4 or 5 weeks now. It's been a long time coming. Now, we made this Vans bag purely out of Vans Classics. I think they're called Vans Authentics, technically. We bought a bunch of pairs online, some from thrift stores, some from Depop. We brought them all together. We laundered these things. We cut them apart using X-Acto knives, deconstructed these things, and now, my friends, we've sewn them all together, and this week, our Vans bag is officially finished. So first of all, the materials, okay? We did use all pure Vans, both front and back of this thing. Now, a common question I know I'm gonna get is, Kev, how many pairs of Vans did you use to make that bag? So the answer to that is, we bought 6 pairs of shoes. We only ended up using 5 of them, okay? 2.5 on the front, 2.5 on the back. The last pair, I just kind of have it in storage right now. We might use it for a future Vans bag. Maybe Vans bag 2.0 is what we'll use it for. The second thing is this purely all Vans? Like, did you literally only use Vans on this thing? Well, my friends, the answer to that is no. All right, we did have to take a trip over to the fabric store. I would probably estimate this bag is made up of, it's probably like 25% Vans, 30% Vans, but I really did a lot of tricks here to try to fake the look of pure Vans. I intentionally tried to get fabric that color matched and texture matched the Vans that I owned. Garment District, New York City. We're coming to Mood today because we were buying fabric for our Vans bag. All right, I'm going to Mood. All right. Thank you. This place is like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, except for people, instead of chocolate, they like fabrics.
Third floor.
How's it going?
How you doing?
I brought with me the 2 Vans samples here. So we've got the blue and the red. These are just the cutouts, basically. My idea here is we need the exterior fabric, but also the interior fabric. Now I'm gonna be using the interior fabric from a previous project, so I don't think we need to buy that today, but for the exterior fabric, it's gonna be made out of Vans, but there's gonna be like spots that are missing from the project itself, so I want like a matched color to this thing to just to fill in the gaps, you know? So the way we did this thing is I used a pattern that I bought online, and I made the whole backdrop out of the red fabric that we bought from Mood. And I intentionally bought this color because I knew that when you match up the Vans with the color of the fabric, my intention was to color match it as close as possible to give the illusion that even the parts, the side panels, the bottom part, everything, the whole thing is intended to look like it's just made from a giant sheet of shoe fabric. Even the zipper, I intentionally bought a red zipper because I knew that I wanted the trimming of the zipper to match the color of the fabric, to just kind of make everything blend together as seamlessly as possible. The next question is about the laces. I imagine people are gonna ask, are they functional? And the answer is no. The laces are purely decorational, okay? I just kind of kept them in there. I can essentially take out all the laces and the whole bag will still keep its structure. I just think it helps to sell the idea of it being made out of pure shoes, so we kept all of that lace detail in there as is. Next question has to do with the lining. And my friends, we have indeed put a full lining on this thing, including an interior hidden pocket. So the entire lining is made out of a heavy duty duck canvas, 100% cotton fabric. I kept it a neutral tan. I just had leftover fabric from last time, so we just kept it nice and neutral. Reuse the same fabric that I already own. A little bit of cost savings there. All bags and these things that have structure to them, you sew an interfacing. It's like a very thin piece of fabric onto the inside of the exterior of the bag, and all it does is just like helps to keep structure to the whole thing. And I chose to use a very heavy duty interfacing. The main purpose here is I didn't want the bag to be all floppy when it's empty. So like when I'm wearing it around like this, I wanted to ensure that the bag kept its shape. Regarding the hardware, I bought all the hardware online at a sewing shop online. The strap I made out of material I bought from the fabric store. And if I had to estimate the total cost out of this whole thing, how much did this thing cost? $75 total for the shoes. The extra fabric, the red fabric was probably $18. The lining was probably another $18. Strap and all the hardware was probably another $20. So all in all, maybe just above $100 for the whole thing altogether. That's not including the labor cost of putting this thing together. It appears every venue in New York City is showing this game, but we can't get in anywhere. I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it in, my friends. But I just got word that our first venue, it's halftime now, so people left. So a spot might have opened up. So we're returning back to the original location here. Still full? Yeah.
I've seen your ID already, you're good.
All right, thank you. We made it in, my friends. We made it into the venue. Yo! What's up? What's up, dude? How are you? Hey, I made it. You made it, dude. Sorry you had to. How are you, dude? Hey, I need to ask you a question, kind of a little discreetly, though. Are we the blue or the white?
We're the dark blue one.
Okay.
We're the one with the Anthem players.
Oh, nice. This is my first soccer game I've watched in my life. Yeah. And like, let alone World Cup, like just this sport in general.
Have you ever seen any other World Cup games?
Never. First time.
This is a good one.
Okay. We lost the game.